Hello there, internets. Version 2 here with Let's Watch E3. E3. Does that work? That works. E3. We are up to conference number 2 of the ones that I'm actually watching. We're watching Bethesda now. My makeup has only slightly fallen apart since Microsoft a couple hours ago. I had to top up my lipstick because I ate a... Fuck it, I'll say it. Cheese sandwich with tomato sauce and mustard. Fuck you, you don't judge me. Fuck you. I had words I was gonna say before I started talking about sandwiches. Oh yeah, we're watching Bethesda. I've got no expectations for this, and I'm expecting to walk away disappointed from those zero expectations. I like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. I don't like Fallout 4, and I don't even want to touch Fallout 76 because everything about Fallout 76. So there's that. There is Wolfenstein. I'm assuming we're going to see some more about, what is it, Youngbloods? Oh, well, we're going now. I'm still playing through the Old Colossus. Sorry, not the Old Colossus. The Old Blood. I am going to beat it. I just got to go back to it. I just want to clear my schedule before I go back to it. But I am going to finish Old Blood. It was just that game was kind of a slog. I'm going to turn down difficulty to easy before I continue it. I've played some of Doom. I didn't beat Doom, but I've played some of Doom. I really liked the movement in that, so I'm assuming we're going to get Doom Eternal here. And I've never touched Elder Scrolls. So, anything that they're going to show about Elder Scrolls will be lost on me. But we're going to watch it anyway, because people wanted it. You asked for this. Woo! We're doing it. We're doing more E3. Oh, it's a Vault Boy. It's just like, I just saw another trailer for The Outer Worlds, so anything Fallout that they show me, I'm just gonna be like, but Outer Worlds though.
Really, it all comes down to you. Without you, there is no game. There's no one to play it.
No one to interact with it.
No one to buy it, to give us money.
You keep us in check.
No one to buy our microtransaction. I say that. I don't even know if Bethesda have done microtransactions before. Probably somewhere.
You're always there with us.
76 may even have them. I'm not even sure,
definitely
honestly.
Not afraid to tell us how you feel.
Oh yeah, they did Rage as well, didn't they? Yeah, that game. Yeah, Rage 2 came out, didn't it?
Always challenging ourselves.
Whoops. Yeah.
With us as developers and with each other as a
I know
community.
nothing about it
It's
other
really
than
beautiful.
it came out and no one knew that it did.
I'm Dinga Bakaba, and I used to take a week off every time a Bethesda game came out.
My name's Mark Diaz, and when I was 8 years old,
Like, this is something that would have interested me so many more years ago when I was just fresh off Fallout 3 in New Vegas.
Daggerfall was one of the very first games that got me into the Elder Scrolls
But then
world.
it's not even...
I'm Dana Cristo, and I started out as a 16-year-old gamer who just wanted to bring joy
Should I
to
play
others through video games.
Elder Scrolls.
And
If
now
they
I'm
announce
game
Elder Scrolls
director at
6,
Arcane Studios.
Now I'm a game
the
programmer at id
Lothian
Software.
Now I get
here.
to be a part of building that world.
Should I play
as
it?
the creative director on Elder Scrolls Online.
Now I'm a UI programmer at Bethesda Game Studios, and it's
Like-
everything I could have dreamed of.
Does it contain
I see
enough
you.
of what I would
I see
like
you.
about Fallout 3 and New Vegas? Keep in mind, I like
We
both
see
of them.
you
I obviously
because
prefer New
we are
Vegas.
you.
But I do
And
like
together-
Fallout 3.
Together.
Together?
Does it contain enough of the things that I like about those games for it to be a thing that I want? My fucking... There's just this one little bit of hair here. My hair does this thing where it curls out at the end. So it's this one little bit here that when I do that, it just like curls in this awkward fucking way. And just doesn't stop doing it. And it's so frustrating. My hair straightener doesn't straighten that part of it. I don't want to jump on this chair. I'm gonna fucking break it if I actually do that. When you say jump, I'll say, but I want to sit in the chair and I'm sitting down. And if I jump, I'm either going to break the chair or I'm just going to fucking bonk the desk.
Pete Hines.
Oh, he was in the crowd the whole time. Sneaky bastard. What's up? What was he? Just lead.
Thank you very much.
Bethesda
How are
man?
you? Feel good?
Yeah, all right.
Awesome. Thank
Marketing
you guys for being
communications.
here. Thank everyone watching around the world to tuning in to watch our 5th annual E3 showcase.
5th? Wow. I'm mainly watching you because Sony on here this year, so I need more reaction videos to do.
Those
So
who love games, who love the incredible entertainment that games provide.
sell me on
This
Doom
past
Eternal, so I'll
year,
go
you
back and
fought
play Doom
demons
2016.
on Mars and Nazis in America. You were assassins in the Empire, adventurers in Tamriel, and survivors. A lot of those.
Tamriel's
survivors
the
in the
Elder Scrolls,
Wasteland.
ain't it? Not
And
anymore,
you've
though,
embarked
because
on
Outer
these
Worlds is
amazing
the other guys
adventures
now.
on PC, console, VR, mobile, or wherever and however you choose to play. And that's the key. You take the worlds that we create and you make them yours. You share your experiences with other players, with friends, and with family. With our games, you've built large
They do have a
global
number of open
communities
worlds games.
that truly matter. This year, we want to give special recognition to the extraordinary Bethesda community. As you saw in our opening video, you mean everything to
Like
us.
Fallout 3 and New
I've
Vegas
almost been at this
are
company
really
for
good
20
open worlds games.
years.
So
And when I first started,
I'm one of the people who didn't burn out after 7 years. Woo!
one of my first responsibilities was moderating the community forums, chatting with you, and keeping you up to date on our games. It was a great way to start my career at Bethesda because it was the perfect reminder of why we do
Why I
what we
need to
do.
kill all the
And like
Nazis
so
in our
many
video
others at
games.
Bethesda, I've spent a lot of time with you at events around the world. I've enjoyed meeting so many of you and getting your thoughts and feedback. So tonight, we'll be taking time
Oh, this
throughout
is
the
in
show
particularly extra
to hear
glasses,
directly
I like
from
it.
some of you in the Bethesda community.
Cosplay
We
is
are
a...
thrilled tonight to show our fans the lineup of great games we've been creating just for you, including the premiere
almost out already.
of some exciting
Shit.
new games, and we'll go deep on Doom Eternal.
There it is. That's the big one. I don't know why I stopped playing Doom.
So,
Like,
if you're
I
ready,
really enjoyed
let's
it,
kick
and there was
off.
nothing that made
And
me
to get
stop.
an update from our friends at one of the most celebrated development studios in the world, Bethesda Game Studios. Please welcome
Like, it may
studio
just be a
head
case
and
of
my good
other
friend,
things came up or
Todd
whatever, but what I played of Doom 2016, I really liked. I love its emphasis on moving. Like, you shoot and you move a lot while you're doing it. Its movement mechanics are fantastic. Because, weirdly enough, movement mechanics are really important
you.
for me in a shooter.
Thank you.
By far being the most important part,
Great
even
to
over the
see
shooting.
everybody.
What's up, Todd?
We have had an incredibly exciting year at Bethesda Game Studios. Given some of that excitement, impressed you're still here. Actually, over the last year, we've had over 60 million players in our games, our most ever. And it's all of you.
And between all of them, 120 frames. How much of
all
this is just going to be
you
cheating on
who
76?
have made these worlds
Like, it's
what
not
they
even the
are.
fact that 76 is also
Take
a busted mess of a
Fallout
game.
76.
Just everything about Fallout 76 is not what I want a Fallout game to be. From the tone, the setting, the style of the game, and everything like that.
A
Outside
type
the
of
fact that it's a
game
busted
we've
mess.
never done before. Had
And
a
we
lot of
won't do
difficulties
again.
at launch. And we got a lot of well-deserved criticism.
Yeah. At least you're able to own up to that. Like, the game launched and it was busted.
But the team kept
Like,
working on it,
busted.
and you kept playing it. And through all of that, something amazing has happened. It's thanks to all
We've
of
almost
you. This
sent
game
out the canvas
has
bags.
one of the best online communities we've ever seen. We made a post-apocalyptic survival game where you can do whatever you want, and everybody's nice to each other. They don't go on killing griefing sprees. They leave food and water for the newbies and wave to each other. I don't know about you. This should give us all hope for humanity when the apocalypse does come. To you.
Like, Metal
And we
Gear
have a
5.
lot more in store this year for
Metal Gear
Fallout
Solid
76,
5.
but
Its
first,
multiplayer
our
overall
latest
goal
game,
was
The Elder
dismantle
Scrolls
all the
Blades,
nukes.
is in early access. And thanks to all of you, it became our second straight #1 mobile game after Fallout
Blades.
Shelter.
Okay.
Absolutely incredible.
Like, MGS 5 multiplayer was, you have nukes. The
And to tell
overall
you
goal
what's
is to
coming to Blades,
disassemble
let me
every single nuke,
introduce
and then
Project
then
Leader Craig
every player
Lafferty
collectively
and
gets
Art Director
an ending
Matt
for that.
Garofano.
And then they made the trailer for Fallout 76, and it's just like, look at this, you can deal with your friends and blow up the shit out of each other with nukes, and it's just like, Fallout was meant to be a
It's great to be here at
commentary
E3. And thanks again to
on
all of you for making
American
Blades #1.
As
culture
someone who's worked on the Elder
and
Scrolls
nukes.
for 20 years,
And
it's
now-
been incredible to bring this world to your phones in an all-new way. We still love those classic dungeon crawlers, and it's clear you do as well.
Because we've
And
all
whether
got
you're exploring
phones.
a dungeon
That
or
was
rebuilding your
Blizzard. That's
town,
the other
it's great to be able to do it
I'm
wherever
making
you
fun
are.
of the wrong people.
Since it's E3, we're releasing our biggest update yet, featuring all new jobs and solo arena battles, an all new custom jewelry system,
How
and a brand new dragon quest line.
how much of this mobile game is mobile game in terms of getting your progress with time limits and
It
making you
has
pay
even
money to
more,
continue
but
playing
best
it?
of all, it's coming out tonight.
Shadow drops, drink, woo!
So
I don't have alcohol. I cannot afford
Download free
the
tonight and
alcohol.
give it a
I need to
try.
do a drinking thing for this. Maybe next year's
And we're
E3.
also hard at work on our arena mode for this fall.
I'll try and have a
It'll
proper
feature
camera setup
PvP,
that isn't dog
your
shit
own
by then,
guilds,
too.
and visiting your
I'll try and
friends'
straighten this
towns.
fucking hair.
But most exciting this
Ow.
year, we're also bringing Blades to an all-new platform,
Fuck.
Switchblades.
Ah! So this is Blades. So I'm getting a very rock, paper, scissors vibe from this, or is it just... Is it cross-save? If it's cross-save, that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Like the way they showed it flicking between all of them, it looked like it was going to be cross-save. I don't know if
Blades
Switch
is
actually
coming
has
this fall to the
cross-save with
Nintendo
anything.
Switch, and yes, it's still free.
So microtransactions are in it.
Blades
Got it.
is the perfect fit for the Switch. You can play on the go, on your TV, and with motion controls. But best of all, it's cross-play and cross-progression with the mobile version. So you can
Yeah, cross-save.
So you
Nice.
can start tonight on mobile, and all your progress will carry over. And it's playable here at E3 in our booth.
Okay,
and Nintendo's.
okay. I will admit, I want to look that up. I want to look that up and see what type of game that is. I like the idea of
And for
mobile
those of
games,
you
like
playing
playing
on
games on the mobile.
we
It's just
also
most
have
of them
some special
suck.
rewards for both our Apple and Google players this week. So download tonight and let us know what you think. Thanks again.
Yeah, so that's like a loot system though, and that's the part that worries me.
Now, let me introduce Jeff and Tom to tell you what's coming to Fallout 76.
I assume it's going to be towards the end that we get the big dump on Doom Eternal.
Hi, I'm Project Leader Jeff Gardner.
And I'm co-studio director Tom Mustaine.
On behalf of everyone at Bethesda Game Studios, we want to thank the millions of you who have played with us, stuck with us, and helped shape the world of Fallout 76.
Absolutely.
Like it's
It's incredible what the game has become. You've told us how much you've loved this year's updates so far, from camp building, legendary weapons, player vending, and of course, the dreaded sheep squatch. We've also been working on our biggest update yet. It's called Wastelanders.
So that's the thing, that
And it
update
will
that they just mentioned
fundamentally change the
before,
game.
that it already came out this year, I hadn't even heard that came out.
It's been some time since Vault 76 opened its door. And we all discovered that Appalachia isn't quite what it used to be. We encountered a lot of
This is meant to be the first vault that opens, right?
overcame a lot
Like this
of
was
things.
very soon after
I
the
don't
bombs
think
dropped.
any of us expected for people to actually come back.
Are you from that vault? Can you help us? We've traveled pretty far.
I feel like that dialogue trailer is just to show that that type of dialogue is in this, because I don't think that's actually in. Like that was a Fallout 3/New Vegas style fucking dialogue system, and that shit that's not even in Fallout 4. Like also being so disappointed by Fallout 4 was a big reason of why I didn't even consider getting 76.
You gotta claim the wasteland.
Like Fallout 4 was just not what I wanted. Like it wasn't the parts of Fallout 3 or New Vegas that I liked. Like pretty much at all. So that sounds like it's going to be an actual fucking game then. All the stuff that they just listed there is, this is now a video game.
That's right. That's right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76.
Is there seriously none in the base game? Holy fuck. God, that game is not what I want it to be.
But a full quest line, new rewards, and as you saw, full dialogue trees.
Are you ever gonna make another Fallout game?
This is a long-term story we're telling.
I know
Year
Obsidian
1 was about the
here.
vault doors opening and all of you settling the wasteland. Year 2 is about people coming back to reclaim it. Like previous Fallout games, these characters have their own
Focusing
stories
more on a
and
single
goals.
player for year 2.
It's up to you to choose how to interact with them and live with those consequences.
Like if a game comes, if a Fallout game comes out that is like Fallout 3 in New Vegas and does the things that I liked about that, I'm okay playing that. I know Obsidian aren't here anymore. I know Outer Worlds is its own other thing that's going to be a thing. I'm still okay being in Fallout though. I like the lore of it. I like the gameplay of it. I like the style of it. I like the atmosphere of it. When it's actually, you know, meant to be a commentary and not big things
starting
like, and it's not just big bombs everywhere. Like I'm okay getting into Fallout again.
That's right. It's the perfect time to see what Fallout 76 and its growing community have become. We can't wait to welcome all of you.
You know, if that trial is on PS4, I will play it. I will play it and I will try 76.
We also give you a sneak peek this week at an all-new game mode. Check it out.
I like how E3 this year for Bethesda, half of it is the apology tour of 76.
Your first test was making it to the vault.
I mean, like, no one should be shocked by this. This is what shooter looters do now. Destiny did this twice in a row. Shooter looters come out busted, broken, and shitty, and people aren't a big fan of them. But over time, they become games that people actually want to play.
Need of leadership. So I have devised a unique process of elimination.
I should really play Fallout 1 and 2. They're another thing that I'm saving for Let's Plays. I have so many goddamn Let's Plays I have planned, and that's one of them.
Interesting.
Oh, it's fucking... okay. It's Battle Royale, okay. Isn't a Ring of Fire literally what, it's either Battlefield or Call of Duty. Isn't a Ring of Fire what they do as well coming in? To burn things? Oh, no, the stream freezies. Come on. Keep going. Ugh. This is why I didn't want to watch these things live, because I knew this would happen. But, oh well, come on, hurry up. Hello? Try changing the, quality there, see if that fixes it. Come on! Pretty please? With the delicious cherry on top? It's just fucked. Okay. Yeah, wasn't it? It was either Battlefield or Call of Duty, where their ring coming in for their Battle Royale mode was a Ring of Fire, and they're just doing it again here. Oh, they've all got to have their own thing of what is it? Which I think Fortnite and PUBG actually both just have. It's a thing. It's a wall. It damages you. So I don't have to do it. Okay, I'm gonna refresh the page. Are you gonna work?
Slaying creatures, and of course my personal favorite, nukes. It's a great free addition to.
Go back. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're back. The page actually just fucked up, it seems. It's refreshing, it just fixed it. We'll have to keep that in mind. It's going great. It's going great. Australian internet, streaming just fine. Like I have the fast updated internet that Australia has, the NBN, the National Broadband Network. I actually got that, and I have like the fastest package that you can get. And my download speeds are actually really good. They're like average 90 megabits a second. Like it's not bad at all. But because of the whole way that the NBN's been like rolled out in this country and the way that it works, because it's like half fiber, half copper wiring and everything, it is prone to frequent cutouts, so sometimes it'll just turn off. And then you gotta wait for it to just turn back on. So it's way faster, but actually less reliable.
There will only be one overseer. Good luck.
52 player. Level up with exclusive perks, claim your spot as overseer. Okay. 52 is an oddly specific amount instead of 100 or anything. But alright, okay.
Fuck yeah, we put a battle royale in Fallout 76. Right. Nuclear Winter is a battle royale born from the Fallout universe. From power armor to perk cards, from camp building to contending with wasteland creatures. And of course, my personal favorite, nukes. It's a great.
See, this is
free
what I
addition
don't like.
to an already
I don't like
huge
the idea
game.
of nukes being
We love
exciting
playing
in a
it, and we
Fallout
think
game.
You will too.
Fallout 3 with Megaton was pushing it.
So check out
Nuclear
the
Winter's
sneak
part of it
peek
too.
and let us know what you think. Remember, all of Fallout 76, including Nuclear Winter, is free to try this week on all
I haven't
platforms.
actually touched a single Battle Royale game. So watch Fallout be my first one.
So jump in tomorrow. We can't wait to see
Like
you.
Battle Royale just...
Thanks again.
Actually, no, I played Tetris 99. Tetris 99 I really like, even though I'm really bad at Tetris. But
Remember,
Battle Royale for me is just a genre that I'm not
everything we've
interested
talked
in.
about that's coming this year is free. We get to represent hundreds of passionate developers across 4 studio locations in North America working on multiple projects. Yes, we're still hard at work on our
Everything this
next-gen
year is free?
RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6.
I think it's been a while since we heard anything about Starfield.
We know how precious these game worlds are to all of you, and they are to us. We know the
is
time
Doom
you
Eternal not
spend
this
in
year
them
either?
is important. Keep telling us what you love, what you'd like to see us do better. Thank you again, everybody, for your support, but really, even more so, I want to thank everybody for believing in us. Thank you.
Just how much of this is just sorry about 76? Just sorry about it. Sorry about 76. Just over and over again. What's up?
Hello.
Oh, Mikami! Oh, fuck. I didn't even recognize him to start with. Oh, shit. Shit. I didn't even recognize him
I'd
to
like
start
to
with.
start by greeting my team in Tokyo. It's Monday morning there, but they are watching.
Monday morning here too. What's up?
今日真面目にやるよ。
There's the 6 weebs in the crowd who can speak Japanese.
Tonight, I am excited to announce the next game from Tango. Ghost Wire Tokyo.
All right. I'm curious.
It is an action-adventure game in which you will fight paranormal enemy and rid the city of supernatural evil. I think you love it. To tell you more about Ghostwire Tokyo, here is creative director at Tango, Ikumi Nakamura.
You seem very excited. I like that.
Wow. Wow, so many people. Wow. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
You are excited slash possibly nervous.
The big stage makes me nervous. I'll
Yeah.
do my best to speak in English.
Yeah.
We are making a new kind of action-adventure game. It's spooky. That's not the survival horror game that we are known for.
Not survival
People
horror.
are vanishing in Tokyo. You must find out why. You will encounter conspiracies and the occult. You have to explore the world, face challenges, to uncover the truth and save humanity.
Not survival horror. That's
In
the
the
thing that I
game,
was like
you
immediately.
will meet spirits. Some are dangerous, some are peaceful. And survivors that each have their stories. You will need to ask yourself, it is normal or paranormal? I ask myself this question every time I go to the office. Just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. We are very excited. Let's take a look. Meet Thank you. Bye-bye.
I like her energy. Can immediately tell it's Tokyo. It's amazing how an intersection can be so iconic. I say that! I'm also, like, New York's also like that too. Is this FMV or is this, like, actually rendered? Because it looks pretty goddamn good if it's rendered like this. Oh, that just looks like someone filming that. Oh, like a lot of people are just disappearing. Like a lot of people, okay. I thought it was like there'd be individual cases of people just disappearing, but no, it's like a lot of people are just... I mean, consider me interested. You can definitely see elements of evil within in some of the visual aesthetics and design of this. I mean, this looks interesting. No gameplay yet. I'm curious what you mean by action adventure, as opposed to survival horror.
Attack it.
Like, how action adventure are we going with this? Hey, you know what? Consider me interested. I am down to learn more about this and go for it. They didn't... Evil Within 1 or 2, I didn't play, but I did watch Let's Plays of them. I actually watched multiple Let's Plays of Evil Within 2 because
when I'm not playing
that game just
Bethesda
looks
games, I work as a
that game
mechanical
actually does look
engineer.
fun.
I work in a hospital. I used to work with kids.
I'm an electrician.
I'm an event planner.
In real life, I'm a systems administrator.
Program assistant for a private school for children with autism.
I'm trying to be an artist. I like to think of myself as one.
Make like back-end systems that it's really boring.
I mean, your makeup's just incredibly on point.
Maybe
Get a job
permanently or
doing that.
temporarily and full-time streamer.
I got a YouTube channel. I make my own yarn.
I'm a social
YouTube.
worker.
Teaching inmates. I'm a game developer working at a video game cafe.
I've been a Doom fan since the game came out. I remember being in the 8th grade and a buddy of mine giving me the shareware demo on 3.5-inch floppy disks.
My older brother picked up Fallout 3, and I took his copy and played it when he wasn't home.
Fallout 4. Oh my gosh, that's like my baby.
The scope of that game was just like a lot bigger than things I was used to.
Just setting foot in.
Like, I played Fallout 3 before New Vegas, and I loved 3.
It was.
I still do.
Amazing.
You would look out.
But it's
and
just
you'd
amazing.
be
Like,
oh,
I
wanna go
like the
there.
world of
And then you could go
New
there,
Vegas is
which was
just like,
wild.
oh.
Go out into the world, go in any direction that you want to
Like,
go.
Fallout 3
The
is always
exploration,
going to be like something
the
too where it's just
weirdness
like,
and
I
the
really
alienness of
like
it.
that
I
game.
played Oblivion. I tell you, it probably saved my life.
It was one of my first experiences with a fantasy world that was that immersive. Love
I'm trying to think about it. Fallout 3 may have been my
You
first
take down
open
a
world game
dragon, you can
that
definitely
wasn't
take down any illness.
like
Don't ever
Grand
stop
Theft Auto.
adding dragons to your game.
Or
add dragons to Fallout. Add
Jack
dragons
2
to
and 3 if
Rage,
you want to
add
count
dragons
that.
to
Which not really.
everything. Mecha dragons. More dragons.
With the power of laser dragon fire.
Studio director at ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Firor.
Let ZeniMax do some scummy things.
Wow, thank you.
I only hear about ZeniMax doing scummy things.
Thanks. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Thank you. And
people like ZeniMax, though, apparently.
I just want to shout out to our friend Greg there, the one in the video that really loves dragons. I'm happy to say, Greg, The Elder Scrolls Online has dragons.
Magic Dragon. Casting.
Right now,
How
in
many
fact,
glory
players
hammers
are
are going to
deep
do about
into the
dragons? I think
Season
they
of
may
the
be going
Dragon,
to.
our year-long story about greed, revenge, cat people, and of course, dragons.
Don't talk shit about my men cats.
Tonight's focus on the community resonates with me and everyone at ZeniMax Online Studios because ESO literally would not exist without you.
It's tired.
Watching you play the game, streaming,
Not tired, but just
telling stories, hearing your feedback.
didn't wake up or
we
sleep
understand
properly, so my
that
eyes are
you
just like,
are the most important part of the world of Tamriel. Thank you. Thank you for making ESO the extraordinary adventure it is today. The past
ESO
year has
was the
been
game
a
that
huge
launched and
success
busted,
for
right?
ESO. More Game of the Year
Like, I remember
awards,
hearing about it for
millions
ages.
more
It was going to
players
come out,
have
then it came
joined.
out, and then no one liked it.
So many, in fact, that we recently...
It's another one of
so
those
many,
games
in
where it's
fact,
just
that
like,
we
it launched and
recently
busted,
added
but then
more
over
server
time it
capacity
became an
just
alright
to
game to play.
support all the new players in Tamriel.
People like Elder Scrolls. Shocker, I know.
ESO just keeps getting bigger and better. Just a few days ago, we launched the Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere. The latest chapter...
That's one hell of a way to spell it. It makes
the
it
latest
mystical
chapter in the
and
game
fantasy.
where you're able to visit for the first time the homeland of the Khajiit, as well as control the dead as the new Necromancer class. And if you haven't played it yet, Elsewhere is the perfect starting point for new players.
Stop trying to make me play it.
When we announced Season of the Dragon, we kicked it off by showing you a video about
Is ESO
how
on consoles
dragons
or
were
is it
unleashed
only
on
PC?
Elsewhere. And we ended
So
with
it's
a
on PC,
cliffhanger.
then there's no fucking hope of me
Now,
playing it.
I'm really excited to show you what happens next.
Like, I'm just waiting for that
Check
moment
out
to actually dive in and
the
actually
world
play a
premiere.
single Elder Scrolls game. Just say fuck it and just play Skyrim. They've got like 40 million different Skyrims. I should play one of them. Probably won't though. Dick. Just because everything's on fire, don't mean you gotta be rude, asshole. Dragon! I'm a dragon, roar! Dragons had feathers. Man, dragons are one of the sickest mythical creatures. So the idea that we as humans just came up with this monster, and it was a dragon, and then it's just so cool that we've just stuck with it for like a really long time. Even with all the different types of dragons we've got across all different cultures, across all different places. No, I'm not doing voice match. Fuck off. No, I'm not searching for dragons. Dragons are cool, yes, but I'm not looking for them right now. There's one on the screen. It's okay. It's okay. Sup. Although that's not a dragon, that's a wyvern. So, you know. Rah! Skeleton bro! You're a pretty badass skeleton, bro. It's like you've got a body inside of you, but the outside of you is skeleton. It looks like. Rah! I got my magic. Cat people. Khajiit, right? Yeah. Skeleton, bro, no! Skeleton Bro getting fucked up. That's a wyvern, not a dragon. I go by the traditional definition for that, which is further substantiated by Monster Hunter, following that exact definition. Wyvern is 2 legs, and its 2 arms are part of its wings. Dragon is 4 legs, and then 2 separate wings that aren't connected to the limbs. Well, then I guess you've also gotten that, which are fanged wyverns, which just have 4 legs and no wings. So, but everything that's a dragon in Monster Hunter, its wings are not part of any of its arms. And all the ones that are wyverns that do have wings, those wings are part of its arms. So, there's it. Well, actually, Anjanath. I'm not trying to think about Anjanath, because Anjanath has wings that it pops out sometimes. But I think it also has 2 forelimbs, but it's still called a wyvern. So, the Anjanath may be the one that breaks the thing. Although they're not functional wings, like I can't fly with them at all. They're more of a dorsal, not a dorsal fin, no. The things that the frog-necked lizard have, whatever that is. It's more that than actual wings. So, fins, I guess. So it's not even wings. So. Are we cheering the pre-rendered cutscene for killing the dragon? They don't even kill the dragon. Oh, but the eclipse is soon. And that was a lot of CG. And between this and Xbox, we're seeing a lot of CG and very little gameplay.
That's right, another cliffhanger. You may have recognized the return of Sai Sahan, the legendary Redguard Swordmaster.
Oh, okay, so they're like
He's the
actual
legendary
characters.
Redguard Swordmaster you met as part of the original 5 companions. He's back as the leader of the Dragon Guard, a group of dragon hunting warriors you've seen in other
People like Elder
games.
Scrolls.
He'll be featured in our 4th quarter story DLC named Dragonhold, which will complete the season of the dragon.
The season
We've got a
of
lot
the
more
dragon.
to share about the return of Sai and the Dragon Guard, which will unveil at QuakeCon later this summer.
Like, I don't even know what the
Before
gameplay
then,
of Elder
keep an
Scrolls
eye
is
out
like.
for
Is
a
it like
dungeon
the other
DLC adventure
Skyrim
called
games?
Scalebreaker, which you'll
Elder
see
Scrolls
in August.
games? Sorry, ugh. Like first person, magic, shields,
Thank
sword,
you
things like
so
that.
much for your support of the Elder Scrolls Online.
Does it play like those, or is it more like a
your enthusiazm for the game motivates
MMORPG
us
where it's
every
just
day.
like
You
zoomed out
guys
camera,
are
multiple
seriously
skills,
awesome.
hotkey,
Thank
and
you.
things like that? Because that's the type of stuff that fucks me up and I can't do.
But I have something else to talk about. The Elder Scrolls Online isn't the only game in development at ZeniMax Online Studios. We have several other projects.
Doom
one of
Online.
which we're ready to reveal tonight. And to tell us all about it is the game's creative director, Kira Schlitt.
Okay, so we've got more online games, more MMOs.
Hi, everyone. And now, for something completely different.
Monty Python Online. Too
Imagine
bad John Cleese
a
is
classic
cancelled.
Saturday morning cartoon in free-to-play mobile game form. Let's take a look.
Oh, this is just something else entirely. Oh, Commander Keen! I'm sure the people who are into Commander Keen are really excited to get a free-to-play mobile game. Like, I know one big Commander Keen fan, and I'm sure they're just thrilled that it's a free-to-play mobile game that you're getting for Commander Keen instead. Okay. No gameplay, but free-to-play mobile games, so, you know.
So there's a new branch on Commander Keen's family tree, and they're heading to iOS and Android. If you're hearing about Commander Keen for the first time, it was one of the first PC action games created by id Software in the early 90s. Yeah. It starred boy genius Billy Blaze, whose alter ego Commander Keen protected Earth. All of us at ZeniMax Online Studios want to give a really big thanks to our friends at id for trusting us to deliver our modern take on this classic game.
As a mobile free-to-play game.
As we introduce Commander Keen to a new generation of players, we're also introducing the next generation of heroes. Meet Billy. And Billy. Twin geniuses
That's cheating.
who follow in their famous father's footsteps. The new commanders are, of course, funny and powerful, but the game is also full of enemies, allies, and some really bad guys.
Was the original
The twins build wacky gadgets
Saturday
from
morning
household
cartoon
items
is
to
this?
save the Earth from certain alien destruction. Drag and drop gadgets to summon allies, attack enemies, and move through the environment. Choose from a caboodle of
You
contraptions.
said it was one
to
of the
conquer
first action
challenges.
games on PC,
And try saying
right?
that 5 times
Because I ain't
fast.
looking at an action game right now.
The twins go on adventures in story mode, which tells some of the classic Commander Keen tales, as well as a whole bunch of brand new ones. In story mode, you'll overcome aliens, collect power-ups, and explore Mars and beyond. You can also go helmet to helmet with other players in battle mode, a real-time, head-to-head race through an alien landscape where you need to control checkpoints and claim the flag to gain ultimate victory. Commander Keen will soft launch this summer
Like, I
on
just-
iOS and Android phones.
Like, I just think Commander Keen fans didn't want this. What, do they not have phones?
So,
the website even
please
has
go
go in
visit
the title. Like, come on.
gokeen.com to pre-register to receive unique in-game rewards and hot Commander Keen launch updates. We really can't wait to kick some asteroid with you all. Thanks.
Anything else, Commander Keen? No? Okay. Alright, okay. Well, that's... Yeah.
Thank you, Kira.
I just don't think it's what people wanted.
At Bethesda, we, like you, love mobile games. In addition to Blades and the upcoming Commander Keen, millions of you have enjoyed Fallout Shelter.
Say, at least
which has now
Blades
reached
looks
over
cool.
150 million downloads and counting.
I've heard Fallout Shelter is actually really good for a mobile game. Not my style of game, but I've heard
fans
from
of
people who
collectible
actually
card
like that
games who
style
bought
of
the
game.
Elder
It's actually
Scrolls
one of the
Legends
better
mobile,
ones out
so
there.
you could experience the Elder Scrolls in a new way.
Credits due where
This
credits
year,
due
the
on that one.
Legends community has continued to grow thanks to a lot of upgrades, new features, and new content. It's a great experience for a
Is
night of
Legends a phone
gaming
game?
or a quick
I
match
missed that. I was
over
too
a
busy
cup of
talking, sorry. Like half sorry. Card game? Card game's a mobile phone. That I can get behind. But look at the shirt he's wearing. Surely he stands out a little. This dude's gonna end up dead in like 4 seconds in this place. Oh, poor crab. Had a few too many. This fucker is gonna get decapitated. I like the idea of just... I got teleported to this alternate dimension, this alternate reality, of fantasy world and everything like that.
Make your play.
I'm gonna go play the card game in the tavern. Like, I just saw a tiger person and a drunk crab. I'm gonna go play some trading card games, though. Oh, it was his imagination. Dude's high. Got it. Okay. Dude's tripping each and every one of the balls. Got it. Got it. Is that an Elder Scrolls logo? Yeah. Okay, so that is Legends. Trading card game. Okay. I'm fine with trading card games.
Dragons. If you enjoy other card games but are looking for something that provides a little deeper challenge, you can download Legends for free on the App Store and begin playing.
Oh god,
tonight.
game's on for basic
Legends' next
bitches.
expansion,
It's for you
Moons
hardcore
Elsewhere,
people
will be
like
available on
you.
June
Is that what we're doing?
For PC, Mac, mobile, and tablet. You can head over to Bethesda.net to get a glimpse at the new cards and content.
Oh,
or
Elsewhere.
play it
That
this
was the
week in
thing
our
that was
booth.
on
I'll see you
online,
there.
wasn't it?
Clapping.
Yeah. Yeah. I recognize things. Shut up.
Now, speaking of new content, 3 weeks ago, we released Rage 2. And now Insanity Rules...
Did ya? Did ya, though? If a game releases and no one's around to hear it, did it really release?
But we wanted to do more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open-world shooter. We've already added community challenges that reward you just for having fun in the wasteland, and we've got a lot more planned with new features rolling out this week. The world of Rage 2 will become even more unpredictable and even more insane. Take a look.
Battle Royale! Do it. I fucking dare you. Shit, I didn't realize the Devolver conference already started.
Look all around at this destructibility. Withstand when the red barrels drop unweekly.
Oh no.
All of this and more is waiting in the wasteland.
Oh my god, has the game actually got fucking cheat codes? You don't have to pay extra as a microtransaction to get the things that you just entered up, up, down, down, and stuff earlier on? No. This is just DLC, right? Like a DLC pack. Just a really cool trailer for it. The White Walkers! Yeah, it's
That's my next tattoo.
yeah, White Walkers. Did that say new stuff weekly? That's too frequently. That's too frequently for people to work on and have stuff every week. Is there any multiplayer in this game that you can play together? I know it's a single player game. It's just weird for a single player game like this to be updated weekly. That's all. Oh, dude's gonna die. The whole neon colorful wackiness, is that new to Rage 2 or is that in the original one as well?
Welcome executive producer at Machine Games, Jörg Gustafsson.
So, you here to talk about Youngbloods? I'll get around to actually beating your games, don't worry.
Hello, everyone.
I like the shooting. There's just way too many stealth
After
sequences, one after the other,
in Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus.
in Old Blood.
This year, we take you back to Europe with 2 new Wolfenstein games. First, we are bringing
2?
Nazi killing into virtual reality with Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. As a hacker working for the French resistance, you will take control of Nazi war machines and turn them against their creators. Cyberpilot will be available this July, and it's playable this week in our E3 booth.
So just a VR shooty shoot game. Okay, it's fine.
And if you haven't fought Nazis in VR, you don't know what you are missing.
What about real life, though?
As I said, we have 2.
Go out and take weapons
new
and murder
Wolfenstein
some
games.
fucking Nazis.
This summer, we are going to be launching Wolfenstein Youngblood.
That's the one. It's like the Green Day song. Yeah.
With a gameplay experience that is bigger than any previous Wolfenstein game.
Is this game going to be
You will
mandatory
have more
co-op the whole game or
weapons
not?
And weapon upgrades than ever before.
Because that's what I'm
more
curious about.
ways to customize your playstyle, and of course, even more evil Nazis to kill.
That was one of the worst
And
people in the
Young
crowd
Blood,
you could have showed to
you can
react
kill
then.
those Nazis with a friend.
Like, context of how much you can do is just like, I've only played the DLC
Yes,
expansion,
Wolfenstein
and only
is
halfway
going
through, so...
co-op. Youngblood is set in the 1980s,
Can you play it single
2
player?
decades after the new Colossus. BJ Blazkowicz is missing in Nazi-occupied Paris, and it's up to his twin daughters, Jess and Soph, to track him down. In Youngblood, you can still play by yourself,
Okay.
or you can partner with a pal to double up on shooting, stabbing, and killing Nazis.
Really doubling down and just saying that as many times as they can.
Paris. Nazi country. That's where Papa is, so that's where we're going. We can find him. Together.
I may have an assignment suitable for 2 Nazi killers such as yourselves.
Like, I enjoyed what I've played of Old Blood. It's not a gameplay issue that, like, in terms of how the combat is, that's the issue with Old Blood of why I haven't finished it. It's a pacing issue of, it's almost all stealth sequences, and it's one after the other, after the other, after the other, where it's just like, oh, I finally, like, took my time and worked through this stealth sequence. Go to the next room. Oh, it's another one. And that's, that was the main thing that did me in for Old Blood and why I stopped halfway through it. I am going to go back to it. I was going to turn the difficulty down to easy, so I don't have to worry about being as careful when I go through the stealth sequences. Like, the pacing was the issue with the game, not the shooting. I enjoyed the shooting. I thought it was quite fun with that. So, like, hopefully the actual Wolfenstein New Order and New Colossus are better in regards to that. I've heard that they are. That it's not just all stealth sequences in those ones. Well, Old Blood is almost all stealth sequences, so... That's really soon. That's really soon, actually. Actually, they announced this at last year's E3, I think, so actually... Well, yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Wolfenstein Youngblood releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on July 26th.
That's really soon. Perfect time for me to get back into Old Blood and actually play through all the damn games.
And if you can't wait, stop by our E3 booth to play this week.
But I can't do that. I don't have an E3 booth to stop by.
And now, I'd like to welcome to the stage my dear friends from Arcane Lyon, who worked with us on these 2 Wolfenstein games, Dinga and Sebastian.
I don't know Arcane. Off the top of my head, Arcane doesn't ring a bell.
We love you too.
Hi, I'm Dinga Bakaba, I'm game director at Arcane
One of the few
Lyon.
dudes I've ever seen been able to rock a yellow jacket and make it look fucking
studio.
great. Holy shit.
So, along with partnering with our good friends at Machine Games on Wolfenstein, we've been working on other projects at Arcane Lyon. And tonight, we're excited to announce our latest first-person action game. It's something innovative, stylish, and different from anything we've done before.
Let me begin by saying bienvenue to the frozen island of Black Reef. This is a place of mystery, where looks can kill. The game takes place during what we say in French is a période de folie, a time of madness.
And now that we've given you a
It's
small
like every
taste of
third
the
week
world,
in France.
let us introduce you to our two deadly rivals.
France
Colt
is awesome. They
and
have so many
Juliana.
rights. It's fucking sick. Also, a lot of anti-Muslim things, so you know, they're pretty shit at some parts too. But hey, that's just a white country. I mean, I have come from Australia. Sure as fuck can't say we don't have that here. So
This place isn't
we don't even have the riots.
It's a prison.
Oh, we barely have fucking protests here.
Out here,
Out here,
we're trapped
we're free.
in this endless, eternal cycle.
Like how this is. Lee's voice is so fucking distinct. I mean, it's awesome. I'm not gonna complain. His voice is fucking great.
My life's purpose is on this island.
And I can't let this go on any longer. The more days I repeat,
The longer that I'm out here,
the more certain I am.
of what I have to do. The only way to protect the cycle
The only way to break this cycle
is to kill you.
Okay. I mean, this looks awesome so far. The art style is fucking great. Like, visually, this looks awesome. Gears.
Is on my side.
Deathloop. Oh, Dishonored. I'll get around to playing that. It's another LP that I have planned to actually own that one. That one's going to be happening relatively soon. Okay, Deathloop looks pretty good. Obviously, gameplay matters and everything like that. But conceptually, theme-wise and everything, and artistically especially, that game looks pretty sick.
Deathloop combines a mind-bending story with meticulously designed levels, and of course, arcane signature gameplay that lets you approach every situation any way you like. Because in the
That's
endless
something that I've heard about
clash
Dishonored
between
is that their
these
level
two
design is actually top
extraordinary
fucking notch for
how you play
providing
is up
multiple
to
ways
you.
of playing it using different
Plus,
abilities.
I think
Like, I've heard that's
it's
actually
really
one of the
fucking
positives
cool.
about about Dishonored. So when they talk about that, it's like, I'll buy it, because I've heard people say that about that.
Excuse my French.
Yeah, maybe maybe you should have said that in French.
Maybe not.
But it's also pretty fucking true.
These guys.
We will take you on a trip unlike any other, and we really hope that you enjoy the ride.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
Like, parts of the art style and everything have a very 70s, like,
It's a wonderful way to get away
particular type of
from
movie
all
vibe. I can't think of the
pressures
type
in
of
life.
movie that I'm trying to
The sense
describe.
of community has really helped me. As
Like
a
the
person,
colors
because
and the
I'm
way the
typically
things
very
pop out in that
isolated.
font there.
It's definitely very confidence building.
It's brought me out of my shell and stopped being an introvert.
I could like be a hero and do all these things.
You find
God, your
really
makeup's so fucking
creative,
good.
really fun, really talented people.
I'll say more of that
Meet
dude's
people who are in
jacket.
my group that I've
Jacket's
only
fucking
known
great.
as a character.
Probably made more friends online than I have in real life.
That's
the
fun.
games that you bring out just helps people, honestly.
My parents were refugees from the Vietnam War, which is why I'm also fascinated by elements of war.
Playing these games just kind of put me out of the worry and the stress.
I was in a dark place for a while, and I told myself I wasn't going to be there anymore. And so now the only dark places that I'm allowed to go are in dungeons and ESO.
Just being someone who is LGBT, it's nice to be able to sit down and play these games and feel accepted for who I am. It's really nice to see that their storyline has some sort of emotional effect on me as a player.
And I just really admire the creativity that goes into the process of making these big worlds with these amazing stories.
I mean, like, I'll admit, there's more stuff in this that I think looks pretty cool than I expected there to be. I mean, so far, out of everything that I've seen in this, Deathloop is the number one for me. That's the thing I'm by far the most interested in out of everything here.
Experiences for our players. Hi, I'm James Altman, Director of Publishing at Bethesda.
Oh, yeah, Ed. Duffy.
And I'm Robert Duffy, Chief Technology Officer at id Software.
So I guess we're getting there now. This is going to be a lot longer thing though.
Tonight we have some
we're
exciting
already at
new
an hour
technology
of recording.
to show you that can dramatically improve gaming for millions.
So for the past 2 decades, we've approached game development not by looking at what is possible today, but with a vision of what can be possible tomorrow. And at Bethesda, we're proud of our legacy of innovation, where again and again we've changed the industry. We were the first to use physics-based engines for sports games. We were groundbreakers with go anywhere, do anything, open world RPGs. We are the inventors of the first-person shooter, which is now the world's most popular form of gaming. We are pioneers in downloadable content and the first to bring mods to consoles. And actually, since we first brought mods to consoles in 2016, there have been 1 billion mod downloads for Fallout and Skyrim.
I like how they chose Horse Armor to show there. That's pretty good.
We, of course, developed the first commercially viable VR technology revealed in our E3 booth in 2012. Yes, that is the original VR headset held together by tape and worn by our very own Tim Willits. And of course, we are well known as developers of best-in-class engine technology with our id Tech engine.
Just don't talk about our Fallout one, though.
Innovation and creativity is in our DNA, and all of these advances were done with one goal in mind: to improve player experiences. So tonight, we have exciting new technology to announce.
We're going to show you the result of years of research and development. Cutting-edge game engine-based technology we've developed specifically for game streaming.
Now, we'd like to introduce you to Orion.
Okay. Is this just more game streaming shit? Because that doesn't improve player experience.
Orion is a tremendous breakthrough in streaming technology.
Okay.
It is our name for a group of patented technologies that optimize game engines for performance in a cloud environment.
Okay.
Orion can work with any game engine and will improve player experiences no matter
Will it
which game
though?
you're playing or whether you're streaming on Stadia, on xCloud, or another streaming platform. So, how does
Will
Orion
it
work?
though? Because everything about
The
streaming
exciting
just
game
sounds
streaming
like
services you've
not
been
improving
hearing so
player
much about
experience.
have largely focused on hardware solutions to address the complex challenges of streaming. There's a lot of words. We used our expertise in developing game engine software and took a different approach. By incorporating Orion technology at the game engine level, we're able to stream game content up to 20% faster per frame, leading to a dramatic reduction in latency. In addition, an Orion-enabled game can stream with up to 40% lower bandwidth. And happily, for game developers, Orion technology is easy to integrate with your game build with our SDK.
But what does that mean for you? It means that streaming games will be faster and better with Orion. And Orion substantially reduces the cost of streaming for players and for publishers. So it won't matter if your friends and family are sucking up all the bandwidth or if you live far away from a data center. With Orion, you'll still be able to stream your game at max settings.
What if you sent me a fucking disc though, so I could just put it into my fucking console and it just fucking worked? What about that? Do you have technology that it does that?
Now, as with any new computer technology, one must ask the question:
why
can
does it
play
exist?
Doom?
Good question.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Can it stream an unrelenting, fluid, first-person shooter with native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second? Let's see.
Can it do it with as little latency as a console to a fucking TV or a monitor?
I'd like to introduce Shale Williams, tech specialist from id Software, who is showing you just that here live on stage.
So Shale is streaming an Orion-enabled Doom 2016 right now to that mobile device. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity.
Man, it looks like Doom.
Doom at 60 frames per second without perceptible latency. And we want you all to experience this powerful streaming
This is the first time I've
technology
actually seen
yourself
someone
as-
play a
as
game
we
on stage
test and
though for
refine it.
this year.
So for a
there's
chance
that.
to be among the first in the world to stream Doom 2016 for free, all you need to do is join the Doom Slayers Club by registering at slayersclub.com tonight. because...
Well, the thing is, I don't care how impressive the technology is for streaming. I don't fucking care. There's so many hiccups that are outside of their control that it just immediately defaults it to not worth it for me. I just talked about how my internet cuts out. They can't guarantee how well the internet on our end is going to work and be dodgy or whatever. And of course, the biggest problem with streaming that I have outside of it won't play as well as just connecting a disc to a fucking console to a TV. But every part of the game is owned by someone else. So if they remove it, they lose the license to it. If they just remove it from their thing, it's just fucking gone. From a game preservation perspective, from both they keep the games alive forever and a person who buys the game will be able to play it as long as they keep the game, it's fucking awful.
It is written.
Like, everything about game streaming to me is just... It provides fucking no advantages for me and only a fuck ton of disadvantages. And I think it's an incredibly stupid idea that we're trying to push. And we're only trying to push it because Google want to do it, because Google want to take over gaming and own everything.
Are no longer your people to save.
Like, cloud gaming just puts the control of everything into the hands of the companies who own it. And as we've already seen with everything, but like, how often do shows just fucking disappear on Netflix? How many times have we already seen game companies say, hey, that game that you bought, you can't download it anymore. Try and download PT. Try and download Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. In a couple months from now, try and download any Telltale game. And you want that where you can't even ensure that you'll still have it because it's saved to your console digitally, or you've got a disc for it because the entire game is kept there? Fuck off. Like, just... Cloud gaming sucks. Conceptually, every part of it is terrible. And in practice, I just don't see it playing as well as just putting a disc onto there.
the executive producer of Doom Eternal. And I'm...
Or for higher FPS and resolution. Which, if you can meet 60, 1080, I don't fucking care if it's higher than that. That is more than acceptable. Which we can make that right now. It's, like...
As you just
industry
saw,
standard for AAA,
we're not
basically.
just building
Well, maybe
a
not
world
60
for
frames a
Doom,
second part.
it's an entire universe. Earth is on the brink of annihilation. It's being consumed by demons.
2016 was on Mars, wasn't
Your
it?
crusade to save it will take you across dimensions, to locations never seen before in Doom, from heaven and hell to the Sentinel homeworld and beyond.
Doom 2016 is also anti-corporate, isn't it? Like, it's corporate... It's corporation goals
There
and
is so much
greed
to
that
see
like
and
led to the
discover.
demon
But Doom
invasion,
is
right?
first and foremost about gameplay. And Doom Eternal promises to be the ultimate power fantasy. The fun comes from mastering the experience because you are the
That's what you
Doom
want.
Slayer, the strongest, fastest demon killer in existence, and nothing can stand in your way.
I like how they just open us. It's like, no, you're a fucking badass. You'll kill everything. Fuck it, why
Of
not?
course, the challenge in Doom is all about handcrafted combat, but also engaging level design. And in Doom Eternal, the game always has something new to throw at you, even deep into the campaign. Let's take a look.
I gotta, like, everything they're saying here is stuff that I heard about, Doom 2016. Which just sucks that we have to constantly call it that now. Okay. Well, I'm saying this shit here, I'm immediately like, this is cool. This is how I want a shooter to be. Again, you give me a shooter with good movement mechanics, and I'll fall in love with it. That's why I love Splatoon. The primary aspect of Splatoon that, like, makes it what it is for me from a gameplay perspective is the movement mechanics. Where you shoot determines how you move, and, like, you can move in completely, like, and how you move is tactical in both movement, stealth, and shooting, and approach and everything. And Doom 2016 gave me a lot of that. Not in terms of, like, there was a multitude of different ways to move around, but the way that you move, the way that you chose to move, influenced how you would play and how you would shoot.
Thanks.
And how the enemies would react would
It's
influence how you would
so
move. And
important
everything
to
like
us at id Software that every aspect of the gameplay has real meaning to you, the player. Every enemy is different. Every weapon
And the
has
guns
a
and the
purpose,
chainsaw are
and
fucking
every
meaty
decision
as
you
hell,
make
too.
really counts.
I gotta go
The
finish it.
only
I gotta go
path to
finish that
victory
game.
in Doom Eternal is to aggressively control the fight with amazing agility, powerful guns, and critical resources.
This is making me want to go back and
That's right.
finish
I'll tell
2016.
you, we
Or
absolutely
probably started
can't
again at this
wait
point.
for you to play it. And some of you
'Cause it was
won't
really
have
fun.
to wait too long.
What I played was really fun.
If you are lucky enough to be in the room tonight,
people
you'll
there who are
have
just like,
a chance
"Holy
to
shit."
play it immediately following the show. And for those
This is a
not
game I
here,
should be more
but
excited
added
for if I
this
go back
week,
and finish
We'll have
2016.
Doom Eternal playable in
Like
the
seeing the
Bethesda
gameplay
booth
there of just
all
like
week.
the glowing enemies and zooming and something that's like, oh yeah, I really did like
But
that.
enough talk. Let's see how it all comes together and watch as this perfect killing machine goes to work.
I'm charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Whee!
Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
Mars seems fucked. Mars is gonna need a bit more than mums to fix this fucking issue. I thought this took place on Earth though. Unless you go between both. That HUD looks very different. But the health bar and armor and everything down there look very different. Auto breakdown, boom! Melee it open, yeah. Oh, the melee is so satisfying. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing, weaken the enemy. Weaken him up, and then come on, do it. Do it. It's like the best part of 2016. Ah. Where are the awesome kills? I don't even know if that's what they were called in fucking, sorry, Saints Row. Awesome kills. There it is. Oh, that's Chainsaw. Chainsaw does the thing where it makes the enemy spit out a bunch of health and ammo, right? So you use it as an insta-kill and it stocks you up, but you have to really conserve it because you don't have infinite chainsaw uses. I think that was how it worked. Like, just watching this, it's just like, to me, this is... Like, there's a lot of... Like, I still enjoy the occasional shooter from time to time that isn't like this. Like, Wolfenstein isn't like this. Borderlands that I'm currently playing isn't like this, but I still enjoy those. But this where it's just like, there's constant moving around. Moving around is affecting the control of the battlefield. But also, the way the enemies are attacking, it's not, if an enemy aims at you, it will shoot a bullet, and the bullet will immediately hit you. It's just like, all the enemy attacks that you're seeing here are clearly, like, identifiable and distinct of what is the enemy going to do? What do I need to do to dodge this that isn't be out of the face of it? Like, you watch the way this plays, and it's a shooter, definitely, but fucking, it has a lot of action game mentality to it. Again, I don't know why I didn't finish Doom 2016, because when I played it, I enjoyed. I don't even think I got that far into it. Like, a lot of these guns are obviously probably new to this, but there's guns here where I'm just like, I think I had, like, pistol, shotgun, SMG. I don't think I got more, like, further than that. I know I had chainsaw. Like, I assume this is a video that someone's pre-filmed and not someone playing it now. Let's try and show off all the stuff. Man, this is just a We know that we can sell Doom alone just on playing the fucking game, and that's it, because playing the game looks so fucking cool that that works. So this is just an extended actual fucking gameplay sequence. Like, I'm sure someone has... Like, this isn't being played live. This is a case of someone playing it to do well at it, to show off the cool stuff. But, like, they weren't playing it absolutely perfectly. Like, they took damage at points. Is that the BFG? I think that might have been the BFG. See, watching that, I'm just like, God, I want to go back. I should go back and play 2016. Because that's what that makes me want to do. Fuck.
All right. That was classic. Yeah, that was awesome.
Just don't know how to
We're
respond.
so excited because the gameplay that you just saw is just a piece of what you're going to play this week at E3. Yeah. But I bet a lot of you are wondering, when do we get to play Doom Eternal at our home?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to wait too much longer. Not quite tomorrow.
Shadow drop right now.
But Doom Eternal will release on November 22nd.
This year, okay. I mean, I expected it to be this year. But alright. It's a big holiday release then.
We're
That close there,
excited
it's designed to be a
about
holiday
that, and
release.
We've got something really special
Like a holiday
for Doom
Christmas
fans.
release.
An amazing collector's edition we're really proud of.
Oh, that helmet's fucking slick.
Yeah. That's an actual helmet. Yeah, you could wear that thing.
That's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
This guy's already got it. That's right. Already a badass.
He's already got one on.
All right, well, we've got one more thing we know that you've been waiting to hear about.
6?
Our totally new Doom multiplayer
Oh.
experience.
Oh, you're still talking about this. Okay.
We call it Battle Mode. We've been developing this in-house at id, and it's unlike anything
I
you've
was about to
played
say, I know
before.
the older Dooms,
Yeah.
like,
We've been so
had
pumped
mods and everything
to
to
share this
do
with you.
multiplayer. I don't know if it
This
was
is pure
inherent in the
Doom,
game
but
itself.
with your friends.
Did 2016 have
where
multiplayer?
two
I don't even
player-controlled
know.
demons take on one fully loaded Slayer in a fight to the death. This is a first-person fighter, where it's demon strategy versus Slayer skill.
You know, we can't wait because we know you'll love the different play styles of the various demons because each has unique movements,
Okay.
attacks, and abilities.
Are we going like Dead by
They can
Daylight
even
style, where
spawn
it's like
AI
4-on-1?
demons to control the battlefield and help you take down the Slayer. It's strategic, competitive, and it's a ton of fun. And we can't wait to share more details with you this year at QuakeCon.
That's right, a lot more to share at QuakeCon, but before we
Is this
go,
gonna be like,
we do
what's
wanna
called,
take
Evolve?
a first look at Doom Eternal's new multiplayer.
I never played Evolve, but
On
the
behalf
concept
of
of the
our
game and
amazing
like
team
watching the
at
gameplay of
id
it,
in
it looks
Dallas and
really
Frankfurt,
fucking
Germany,
solid.
We want to thank you all
Just no
so
one
much
bought it.
for your support.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Like, if that's what that multiplayer is, where it's an asymmetrical mode of, like, two teams and the people in different teams fundamentally play differently, I'm down with that. That's cool.
Fight.
Oh, the Slayer's the one. Okay. And 2 demons. Okay.
Demon health critical.
Okay. 1v2. All right.
Slayer health critical. Slayer killed. Round 2.
Okay. I mean, this is a way to go about do multiplayer that like has an element to that focus of what the base game is like. It's interesting that it's 1v2. Well, that's very specific.
Final round. Fight.
All right, okay. That has potential. It has potential. How great? How how high it will reach that potential could go either way, but it has, that's a concept that has potential.
Please, from Marty Hugo and all of our presenters tonight.
Finishing up before Devolver start. That's the important thing. I'm not doing a video for Devolver. I'm gonna watch it, but it's not the type of conference where I would like, where I feel like it makes sense for me to do a React video for it.
2019 marks 25 years of Doom. So to celebrate, we will be going all out with Doom at QuakeCon this summer. We're adding a whole host of panels and activities dedicated to Doom, which we call DoomCon. Yeah, see what we did there? We took out the Quake and put Doom. We hope you can come hang out with us in Dallas at our inaugural event in London. If you can't, please tune in online. Until then, go to Bethesda.net for more info on all the games you saw tonight. If you're here at E3 this week, we'll have hands-on with many of our games, so be sure to stop by our booth. In the meantime, thanks for playing, thanks for watching, and thanks to all of you for being part of the Bethesda community. Have a great night.
I mean, I will say this. There was a lot more in this that I'm interested in than I was expecting going into it. I like how so much of the beginning was just an apology tour for 76.
Bethesda, we're in the business of creating heroes.
I'm actually gonna try and download Blades and try that out. Is you? It seems alright. And I'm worried about the microtransaction parts of it because it's mobile game, so it's obviously gonna have that. But it was actually like it actually looked alright. I'm gonna download it and try it and see how it goes because I'm curious enough to want to try it. Hey, Mikami's new game, what was it, Ghostwire? I'm really curious to actually see more of that. It's curious that it is not survival horror, but it's going full on action adventure. That's curious. I'm curious by that.
To the heroes.
Fucking Deathloop looks great.
To you.
I want to fucking play Deathloop. That shit looks dope. That looks awesome. I'm excited for that. The Elder Scrolls Online stuff, not really. The Fallout 76 stuff is cool. I will download the thing for that and try it out. Doom Eternal looks pretty sick. It makes me want to go back and play Doom 2016. The Commander Keen thing is weird to me. And everything to do with the streaming, I do not give a shit about. But fucking Ghostwire and Deathloop are two brand new announcers for this. And I'm interested in both of them. So that's doing pretty well. Like, I didn't play Evil 1 or 2, but I watched a piece of them. Evil Within 1 didn't look great. Evil Within 2, outside of, like, having a fairly tropey story of father rescues daughter, which is a bit tired more than anything. Like, it's not even any problematic aspects of it, which are like tiny little bits there. It's more just that it's tired at this point. But I mean, Ghostwire looks pretty sick, and like the gameplay of Evil Within 2 looks pretty good, even though this is now a completely different genre because it's not survival horror anymore. But Ghostwire and Deathloop, I'm really excited by. I'm really excited by Deathloop. I think that one looks really good. Even though we didn't see any gameplay, but conceptually and the art style of it, fucking, I really like that shit. Ghostwire, I'm definitely intrigued by it. I want to check out more of that. Doom Eternal, I want to play that. It makes me want to go back and finish Doom. Actually, a lot more here than I expected to like that came out of this. Like, I'm going away pleasantly surprised by what I saw there. Even though there's a lot of stuff there that I'm still just like, nah. Like, I'll pass on the Elder Scrolls. When Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, maybe if people can convince me to play it, I will. 76. And I still have, like, I want to go and download the demo and try it out, but I still have all those issues with 76 of just like, yeah, but nah though. Which is, I don't know. I say I wasn't even interested in the Elder Scrolls stuff, but I actually want to try out Blades. It's free, so it costs me nothing to do it. Anyway, that is it for day one, or at least on my end, for E3. So, because I'm gonna watch Devolver, but I ain't gonna do a video on it. Day one went alright. It's alright so far. Okay, I don't need to. We got Glory Hammer again. Just ignore. I am sick of seeing Pro Jared's face. That's like 3 videos on that fucking made by this fucking person. I'm sick of. Let's just focus on the Glory Hammer again, shall we? Yeah, I mean, like an alright first day. Nothing spectacular, mind-blowing, incredible, like, oh my god, fucking amazing stuff from it. But Like, there's stuff in both conferences that I was intrigued by. I'm going to make sure I go through, like, the websites that list everything that was mentioned and write it all down, because my brain is bad enough that I'm going to forget. Tune in tomorrow, assuming both of these videos even go up before tomorrow's conferences start. They should do. Tune in tomorrow, where we've got, I think in order, it's Ubisoft and Square Enix. Ubisoft, honestly, I'm mainly watching that because I want them to do a new fucking Rayman game. If I'm being totally honest, I want that or a new Blood Dragon. And I'll admit, Watch Dogs Legions has me interested. The concept of not having a main character for the story, honestly, I'm kind of down with. It's a very socialist communist idea to not have a main character for your game. It's about the power of the collective. Don't like that collective's named after Anonymous, though. That's fucking weird. But mainly a new Rayman game. And Square Enix, which is what? Final Fantasy VII? Might actually say some stuff about that. And the Kingdom Hearts trailer already dropped, but I haven't watched it yet. And if they don't show off their Kingdom Hearts trailer during the Square Enix conference, I'm just going to watch it myself at the end of the Square Enix thing and just tack it on to the end of that video. So there's that. So tune in tomorrow for that. And then tune in for when Sora's announced for Smash at the Square Enix one. And then we get Dante and Kiryu for the Nintendo Direct the day after that. So, until more E3 stuff, this is Version2, signing out.